What's up, guys? Brian back to do a Walking Dead Season 7 filming news, mid-season finale filming news, spoilers ahead, potential spoilers ahead from the comic book, the show, going forward. If you don't want to know, I'm tired of people yelling at me about I said spoilers. Stop looking at videos for Walking Dead if you don't want to know spoilers, but that's my opinion with that. But we got some Walking Dead spoilers, Spoiling Dead fans filming news this week. So this is the last week of the mid-season finale. August 1st was Monday. The filming took place at Old Greenville Road. Carol and Morgan filmed the Creeptastic house. I got a video showing that, highlighting that more. There was additional filming of Old Greenville Road. There was a scene filmed with Michonne and an unknown female, possibly the same mystery chick. She reportedly filmed within episode 7. Michonne was in the passenger seat and supposedly exited the car at one point. Tuesday, studio, rumors that Aaron and Rick were filming. There's speculation they might be filmed near water, so we don't know much of that going forward. But so Monday and Tuesday, not too much, but there's no Tyler Perry Studios or anything like that would make me think that Rick is meeting Ezekiel, so I just don't know where they're at now. The rumors are Tuesday, nothing too big at all. This is the Old Greenville Road. The fence on the left with the Creeptastic thing is over there. We have a whole video about that, but this is where basically the road to the kingdom. So they might be saving that until after the finale in the second part of Season 7. So I haven't heard anything about Tyler Perry Studios because that's not the studio. The Tyler Perry Studios is a separate thing. Studio is the Sanctuary and the Hilltop Raleigh Studios is what they mean by that. The Kingdom is shot at Tyler Perry Studios, so I don't think it's that unless they're just to clarify, which they usually do a good job with that. I want to see more of the Kingdom going forward. But so we don't know if Rick meets Ezekiel yet. I don't think he has. I think it's going to be the second part of Season 7, and there's nothing inclined to let us know that that happens. So we have to wait for this scene where Jesus takes Rick. I was hoping it would be the mid-season finale, and it still could. I just don't know if it's going to be there too. The big news was probably when they were filming Alexandria last week with the news about Negan and everything in Alexandria filming there. So there's not much for Monday and Tuesday. But on Wednesday, 8/3, studio, maybe a continuation of filming the other day. Nothing really. The big thing was yesterday, studio, supposedly it was mostly at the Hilltop, where it is Maggie, Sasha, Rick, Michonne, Carl, and Tara were at the studio. So again, the studio, Hilltop, or Sanctuary is where they film. So Maggie, Sasha, Rick, Michonne, Carl, and Tara were there. Today is Friday the 5th. August 5th. Today filming continues at the studio. Word is they might be at the Sanctuary filming. Today is the last day of filming the mid-season finale. Then the cast is off for a week break, and then films back 8/15. JSS, spoiler junkies, he said. So it's pretty cool. So I'd like to be at more of the Hilltop. I don't know if they're doing Sanctuary stuff, so we'll kind of just hypothesize what that means. Like, that's all the information we have, so that's what you got. So if you want to read that again or go to Spoiling Dead Fans. So I would think they're at the Hilltop. They're going to talk to Gregory, Jesus, conflicts, their problem. I'm sure that the victims of Abe and Glenn are buried at the Hilltop, so I'm sure we'll get to see the graves of that and everything as well. This might be the aftermath after the Saviors attack them with the fire and everything with Jesus protecting them. So I think this might be the first time that they really show it after the craziness of that attack by the Saviors on the Hilltop. Like I said, this is the comic book of Maggie looking at the grave there. I would think that would be Glenn's grave, and then maybe next one would be Abe, probably, and get to see that. Sasha's going to be there too, so the two women would be looking at the graves of the guys there. Conflict has to start arising between Gregory and Maggie if it hasn't already. Hopefully we'll find out more if Maggie has the baby, if she's going to have the baby, if she lost the baby, something with the baby. I don't know. So we'll see what happens there. I just don't know where they're at in the storyline they're trying to be from the comics. I think it's too early to see this. The hanging of Gregory, I can't wait for that to happen because he's a dick and he needs to go. That'll be the ultimate thing where Maggie takes over, control the Hilltop. It's just probably a little too early in the storyline for that. So like I said, the Sanctuary is here with Dwight. That's Raleigh Studios as well. Both things are located there. So not too much information comes out when they're filming on the studios just because they're not out. In Alexandria, it's out in the open. You can see the vans and the people going in there once they're in the studio. But is Daryl going to escape? That's the big thing. Daryl is captured by Negan and Dwight. And is he going to get away now? Does Dwight help him out? Does Dwight leave as well? Does it going to have to be war where Daryl comes back there? Does Daryl even come back? I don't know. You never know all these things. But he's the prisoner. That's his outfit. He's forced to walk around Alexandria too with the group or whatever, and when Negan and them get there. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. They would just film at the Sanctuary. That's all we know. So that could mean anything. Hopefully we'll find out a little more today because next week they're off, so it'll be minimal to no news. I kind of want to know what happens with Daryl. I like Daryl. Some people hate Daryl. More people like him than hate him, of course. But what do you think happens? Do you think Dwight helps him? Do you leaves with him? Does Daryl get on his bike and ride? Does he get back to the Alexandria? Do they have to wait for the war to start and then Daryl and Dwight kind of go against the Saviors and Negan that way? They kind of get away? Or is that going to take some time too? Or will we see him finally get back? So I don't know, guys. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. I know there's not too much, but there's just not much information when they film at the studio. You guys are awesome. Let's keep this channel growing. And Jesus, look out. T-Rex, baby. All right. Thanks, guys. Have a good weekend.